Well, hello. It is your mental performance coach, EPOPs. I'm here with a strategy for you to try out. How often, just by thinking about things, are you back in that moment again? So you're back in school, your teacher hands out a test. You know you didn't prepare for it very well. You know the mark really matters. Oh man, my stomach feels, it's in knots. It's flip-flopping and my heart rate's up and my respiration's through the roof and it's bad. It's like I'm there all over again. We spend so much time reliving the things that are terrible and awful, horrible. And our brain doesn't know that we're not actually there again because it feels like we are. So I want to give you some strategies that you can start to use so that you can start to manage things when your brain is chattering at you and making you feel less than, because that's when your confidence is down. So how do we get our confidence up? Lots of times clients will say, I'm going to practice really hard. I'm going to train really hard. I'm going to invest more time on working on insert skill, whatever your skill is. I say, awesome. That's really great. Fabulous. Going to work hard. Glad to hear it. And then the next lesson comes around and I say, so did you improve? How did you improve? What did you do? Well, yeah, I worked really hard. Great. But you know what? A lot of other people worked really hard too. So here's my question for you. How do we build confidence? Because people say without success, I'm not confident. I need confidence to be successful. If I'm not successful, how do I get confidence? I want you to do confidence. It's a state. It's a choice. You're going to be confident. So here's how we're going to build it. You're going to start skill number 1, today's job. You're working on your 1424. If I said to you, if you invest 1% more energy, 1% more training time, 1%, what would that 1% be? Like, what is that thing you can do? You can invest 1% of your day that is very specific, really specific, because everybody's working hard, right? You are going to be really specific. So maybe it's working on transitions, maybe it's working on your horse's response off the leg, maybe it's being able to see a distance to a fence, whatever it is. I want you to invest 1% every day, getting stronger, being more fit, because as equestrian athletes, we need to be fitter so that our horse isn't doing all the work. 1%? You know what? That is 14 minutes and 24 seconds. That's 1% of a day. What thing specifically can you do for 14 minutes and 24 seconds every single day? It's your 1% intention. If you want to get fitter, you don't need to start running a marathon or cranking weights. You just need to invest 14 minutes and 24 seconds on something that makes you better today than you were yesterday. Awesome story. CrossFit athlete. Ranks about 200th in their age category, training really, really hard, but just not getting better. And so sat down and chatted and said, where do you think you're losing, you're running out, you're not achieving what you want to achieve? And CrossFit athlete said, my pull-ups. I use a different form than most people, but I can't do this butterfly form. I'm not great at that. And so I said, you're not great at that yet, but you're going to invest 1424. So what can you do? So the athlete said, I'm going to practice form. I'm going to practice it in slow motion. I'm going to do it with bands so I can really work on feeling and engaging all the muscles in the right way. I'm going to watch video and I'm going to break the video down. I'm going to video myself and break my own form down. Awesome. For 14 minutes and 24 seconds each and every single day for 1 month. Athlete comes back and said, got to day 27 and that 1424 wasn't working. But day 28, it did. And now I've got that form. I'm fast. I can do that type of pull-up. And you know what? I'm going to rank better because that's the only thing right now that's holding me back from getting better. I'm going to find the next thing, and I'm going to do a 1424 on the next thing. Your job from your mental performance coach What should be your 1424? How are you going to do confidence? What's the thing that you need to work on for 1% of your day? Be specific and do the work so that practice doesn't make perfect. And practice, it only makes permanent, which is so much better. Do the work. 1424. This is your mental performance coach, E-Pops, wishing you the most awesome ride ahead.